Hi guys! Very exciting. Today's video is very different because I thought I would sit down and go through my phone and I would show you the different apps that I use to run my business from my phone. I have a baby, so it's essential for me that I can run my business from my phone. So I thought I would just go through the different apps that I use, my favourites, and things that I think you should probably download. You don't normally see my phone because I normally film on my phone, but I managed to blag a camera off my brother, so it's not necessarily just for illustrators, but I think if you are a self-employed person and you create things, I think some of these apps will be very useful. So I think we just get right into it, shall we? Right, so I have lots of apps and lots of notifications, but we don't need to worry about those. So basically, I have lots of apps for like my personal things, which I'm not going to chat about. So I have like health apps and my bank and things like that, travel, photography, shopping, entertainment, so my Netflix and my music and things. And then these bottom rows are for my business. So I'll go across and I'll chat about the ones that I think are worth downloading. So let's start here with social media. These are the different things that I use. So my Facebook page app, I have quite a few notifications on there, let's not worry about that. Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, which I don't actually use, I don't know why I've got it. Messenger, Facebook, yeah, they're really self-explanatory. Over here is my productivity apps. So I have FileMail, which actually I haven't used in a long time, but if I'm working with a studio and they need files, sometimes I will use that to send files across. Google Drive, so I keep all of my files on Google Drive, so it's a really good thing to have the app so you can access your files easily. I have it on my iPad and my computer and I can just access all my files. The next one is Trello. So I talk about Trello a lot. Trello is where I keep all of my projects that I'm working on. And I can keep a tab of lists and things. So like I have some adverts that I've worked on, my Christmas orders, that's another project. Brain dump, I just dump all my brain. So yeah, I really do recommend using Trello if you want to keep lists and things. And then I have Canva. So Canva is amazing. I use Canva for all of my social media. Anything that you see that might need text or anything, I use Canva. So it's a way of designing things for social media, but you can set your fonts in there and the colours you want to use so that everything matches. So anything I design, I use Canva for, and you can get it for free, I think. I mean, I pay a little bit a month for some extras, but I'm sure you can use the free version. So that's Canva. So Trello and Canva, I do really recommend those. I think they're wonderful. So moving across, this is creative. So I have my YouTube app, so I have YouTube Studio and just normal YouTube. So this is where I would watch videos. YouTube Studio is where I can just check in on my channel and see how it's doing. It gives me all my analytics and all things like that, and it's where I answer your comments as well. It's just a bit nicer than the normal YouTube app, I think. Then I have Rotate and Flip. So sometimes, because I use my phone to film all of my videos, sometimes when I film the videos it puts them portrait and I need to turn them the other way. So then I have Record It. So Record It is brilliant if you want to screen record. You know, want to do a screen recording, you just tap on this and you click Start Broadcast and it counts you down, and then you're recording. You can hit Stop Broadcast and your video is there to watch. So I use this a lot for Instagram stories, things like that. It's pretty cool, I really like it. Now these next few apps are ones that I really do recommend and I use them every single day. The first one is Preview. Can you see? Preview, just there. So Preview is a really cool way to plan out your Instagram grid before you post on Instagram. So for example, you'll see that this picture is twice because I put it in here first to see how it would look on the grid before I uploaded it. So let me just remove that. So this is coming from Instagram, but what I can do is I can upload pictures like this. and I can do like another one of these, and I can think, oh, actually no, we need to swap those around, and then you can write your caption for it, and then when you're done, you hit done, and you can send it to Instagram from here. If you have a feed similar to mine in that you want it to have a nice aesthetic, it might help for you to plan your content before you just post to Instagram. It's definitely something I do. Months ago, when I first started with my Instagram looking like this, I planned 9 pictures on here, and then one by one I sent them to Instagram, and yeah, I just planned it like that. So if you want a way of planning your Instagram feed and trying to get a certain aesthetic, but you don't want to just send a picture to Instagram and hope that it looks okay, then this app is great. I think it's brilliant. The next one I use is Kuni Cam. Is it Kuni? Kuni? People use Lightroom or VSCO for their filters and stuff, but I use Kuni. I really like it. So for example, this picture that I had taken, this has been edited. So the original picture looked like this, and I have built up my own presets so that all I need to do when I edit a picture is click on recipes, and I have my these are all the different sort of filters that I've built up. So yeah, because I don't have the best lighting, especially at this time of year, pictures can look dull and dark, so I do like to boost them slightly. And this app is brilliant. I've been using it for ages. The next one I use is Tag-O-Matic. So it's, oh, thanks Mum, texting me. Basically, when you post to Instagram, using hashtags is a great way to get found. And I used to just put them in one by one. It used to take up so much time. And then I found this app, which is really cool. So if you search a tag, so for example, I could type in my name, Emily Harvey Art, and search, and it comes up with the top 30 tags that relate to what you've put in. So you can just select the ones you want, like this, and then at the bottom you can do, hang on, at the bottom it says copy to clipboard, and then you can just post them in Instagram. It's worth noting that Instagram, you can only have 30 hashtags on a post, so this gives you the top 30. So I select a few and then I try a different tag, and that's how I get my tags. So Tag-O-Matic looks like that. Then we have Photoshop Mix. I use this a little bit. You might have seen an old video, and I will tag it, where I made flat lays. So this is where I update the picture when I'm on the go on my phone. Sometimes I don't have access to my computer when I need to do it. So basically I just lay pictures over the top, and you can do different blend modes to try it out. Let's see. So let's hide this. So for example, I had this one on, and then I can mix it up and put this one over the top. It's just quite a cool little handy app, I think, to have. And then layout. So this is where you can put multiple pictures on together. And then finally, iMovie. So I edit my videos on iMovie. I do it on my computer, but sometimes if I'm in a rush, I will do it here on my phone. So it's very limited app, but it is a good one to have. Then we move over to Shop and Finance. So here are just a few things that I use. So I have my Sell on Etsy app. If you have a shop on Etsy, you will know about this app. It's the best thing to have. It's where you can manage your orders, and you can chat to people, your customers, and you can manage your shop here as well. I also have the Wix app. So my website is on Wix. And now that I have a shop on there, having this app is brilliant because, like you can see the 5 there, that's the orders outstanding that I need to do. So I can access orders on here. I can, again, chat to customers and just generally look after my shop. I then have PayPal here. So this is the app that goes with my card reader. So I have a PayPal card reader. I know it's not the best one to have. I will probably change that in the new year. But for now, it's great. It just means when I'm at craft fairs and things like that, hang on, let's do Face ID. It just means that I have all of my items on here, and when the card reader is connected, it's very easy for someone to to purchase. I then have PayPal Business, so this isn't the same as a normal PayPal account, this is a business version. Basically, in my shops, you can pay with PayPal and the money is sent here, and that's where I manage all of my PayPal money. I then have the QuickBooks app, so this is like amazing if you're self-employed. It's a way for you to keep tabs on everything that's coming in and out of your bank account, and you can quickly assign them to personal or business. I'm not going to click on it because it's got all my details in it, but you can track your receipts in there, you can track your mileage, just anything. I think it's a brilliant app. And then I have eBay. I buy so much stuff on eBay for my business, so having this app is like the best thing ever. So I buy my boxes, magnets, tissue paper, postal boxes. That was for my gift tags, more boxes, backing card, tissue paper boxes. I buy lots on eBay, so it's always a good app to have on hand. And then finally, I have my Patreon. So I have my Patreon app. Oh, hang on, I was commenting on Catnip's things earlier. So I have my Patreon app, and this is where I can keep tabs on everybody that's joining me. I can send messages, send posts out to everybody, and track all my messages. I then also have my Discord app. So this is where all of the patrons, we all chat to each other. So here is where we posted all of our art challenge entries, and yeah. So it's a good app to have. And then finally, obviously down here, I have my favourite, which is Instagram. That's probably the main social media that I use. So yeah, that was very short and sweet. But basically, I have just normal social media. I have productivity. I suggest Trello and Canva. I think they're wonderful and both can be used, the free versions. In here, I really recommend Preview. I think that's a wonderful app for planning your Instagram feed, as well as Tagomatic. It saves you a lot of time. And yeah, getting some form of photo editing app. There's so many out there. I've used Kuni for the longest. I really recommend you get an app like QuickBooks, or there's so many different types, but to track your tax and things like that, it's going to save you loads and loads of time. And yeah, I think they're the best apps that I use to run my business. So there we go. Those are my favourite apps. The only apps that I use really. It's not complicated. I will link below the ones that I really recommend and the ones that I use the most. Trello, Canva, Kuni. Yeah, I will leave links below to the ones that I think are wonderful. But yeah, thank you so much. Please leave comments below if you have an app that you think I should try, or yeah, just share. But thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye guys.